Good morning.
Good morning.
I came here yesterday and I asked everyone to be open and honest. And the first time I heard any honesty last night was with your mother. Not easy, that is it?
I don't condone your behavior.
My behavior was what?
I just felt like the language that you used wasn't that of an English gentleman like I would expect.
I'm deeply sorry about that. What language did I use?
A lot of F words. I don't appreciate you using that language with my angel of a mother and my sister.
Can I just stop you there, because you're over-exaggerating a little bit? Because I'm not going to give you brownie points standing in front of your mother telling me how upset you are when you're laughing and giggling with me at the same time. You see it as it is. You have to call it as it is. I like the fact you're standing up, so it takes me to swear for you to step up and act like a man.
Please, you don't know shit.
Did you just curse? That's disgusting behavior, young man. If you want to have a little chat with me later, together, one-on-one, I'd love that. But stop being a hypocrite. You've just sworn in front of your mother.
That was a mistake, and I apologize, Mom.
The hours you turn in, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't know how you can call that a full day's work. Gina was frustrated with the fact you don't commit, staff get no direction, and you walk around shaking cocktails.
But I don't need to prove to you my worth.
Not ask you to prove it to me. Your father put you in charge of the restaurant. So the big question is, what is your son, Zach, doing here?
My view was he was going to come help me run the restaurant.
He's not even getting any feedback or talking to Gina or even just asking servers to not chew gum.
Yes, it concerns me a great deal.
Okay, shall we move on? I've got something really important to tell you.
Please, yes.
It's something that you're not familiar with. It's called feedback.
Well, let's hear it.
I spent some time this morning just traveling around, driving, thinking, contemplating, and popping into local places. Fly fishermen, locals, houses, cabins, you name it, I went there. The sad news is they don't want to come and sort of tell you to your face because it's a small community, but I've got the feedback. My daughter had a wedding reception held at the lodge. We'd go back and celebrate, but over the years, things have gone downhill. Dave makes us very, very unwelcome, and he has pushed the town away. It doesn't feel like they want us there. The owner, seriously, well, needs help. He's a total horsey's butt. He has no idea how to handle employees or his customers. There was a time the community rallied round to help them, but he showed no appreciation, so it didn't last very long. After time, he was a jackass again. Couldn't care less. Too bad. So much potential there. Maybe they don't care.
I don't know why everybody thinks I'm a horse's ass. I guess I am, huh? I try to be friendly to people. I treat them just like I treated you. If I come across cold and arrogant.
You come across controlling, and you come across assertive.
Yeah.
We need to get them on our side, whether we like it or not. Their last comment to me was that if you are prepared to change and commit to change, then they would walk through those doors. Dave, I just want to spend a couple of minutes with you. Do you mind?
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I'm in shock. Are you joining us, Miss Sarah,
Yes,
or are you
sir.
still writing labels?
No, I'm not writing labels
No,
anymore.
let's go. I arrive, the facade of the outside looks beautiful. I walk through the door and it's just like a cluster of shit. Crap everywhere. Mouldy bread in a reception, freaky dolls, up to the bedrooms that's like just hideous. Wardrobes packed with clothes from 30 years ago. And I had to ask Miss Karen to get rid of the padlock so I can open up the wardrobe and put my clothes in there. Honestly, the place is just ridden with this. It's like a Hoarders Anonymous.
Obviously, I needed a place to put my clothes, and so that was where I put them.
You can't just hiven off a wardrobe because it's full of your crap.
Like I said, it's just a storage area.
No, but it's not a storage area, just like your
yeah.
fridge downstairs. This place is plagued with junk on top of junk. Freezers, overbearing, overfull. And as for the disgusting way that the fridge is kept with the mouldy salad, there's salad that's festered and it's like, it's almost sort of disintegrating in the centre, rotten. Can I just quickly go on the size of the menu?
It's too big.
The kitchen's about as big as my wardrobe.
It's
But why are you telling me that when the owner's standing next to you?
I told her that,
told her.
but we have told her. She won't listen.
Mac and cheese all separated. Every mouthful was full of grease because it was so cooked in the microwave.
And that's the way we do it. People say that we've got the best food in town and the freshest.
Stop there. Now you're sounding slightly
Oh, that
bizarre.
was just-
The best food in town? Are you okay?
Well, it depends on how you define okay. I'm okay by,
You sure?
by my standards.
But mac and cheese, I mean, come on. You know, what are you looking for now? Are you taking notes?
Yeah,
You're taking notes.
yeah, you're making some good points.
And you're laughing. What's so funny then? Help me to understand.
I don't have anything to do with the food.
So, I don't know what you're doing. I've got no idea what you're doing.
What I ask her to, basically.
So she does what you say.
She helps me, yeah.
Chef, is this correct?
I tell them to do one thing, and Sarah tell them to do one thing.
Miss Sarah tells you what. She
And
said she's a volunteer.
she tells my crew what to do, and it pisses me off. I get mad, then they blame it on
But
me.
she's got no authority to do that.
I know.
Jeff,
but
you've never talked to me about this.
I have told
Wait a
you.
minute.
I have told you about this.
Is this true? Is this the way you treat the staff? Nothing more humiliating to the team that are on the ground, keeping this place open, and then a stranger comes in and tells them what to do.
Well, she's not a stranger. She's been coming
To
here.
them, she is, because she's not exactly qualified to run this place. This is so screwed up. This is bizarre.
Ain't nobody hearing me what I'm saying.
And what kind of message are you sending?
The menu needs to be
On a
down.
menu like this, there must be 50 items on there, which 49 of them are turfed out of the bloody freezer. This place is so messed up. It's a mess. A disgusting, festering
Oh,
mess.
you ain't seen nothing yet.
Unbelievable.
I don't know. I'm just so fucking embarrassed.
I know. I know.
Body. Gordon, this is the worst restaurant I ever worked in my life.
Practices are the problem.
Right.
The way that everyone's walking around in denial.
They are, but I'm
There's
not.
but there's no standards, though. You're not maintaining a level that they deserve.
Yeah, I know that. I know that, Chef.
So why have you become like a zombie and following her motions?
I'm not. I'm trying to fix it.
Have you given up?
No, I have not given up. I have not given up.
You're just as bad as she is if you don't put your foot down and say no.
I tell her no, 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 and she keeps on doing it.
Someone needs to draw a line.
I have drawn the line. It doesn't matter. I can only do so much, Gordon. This is not my place.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
What a joke. Have you seen any of this stuff going on here? Do you have any idea what's going on? What's this?
Pre-cooked bacon.
Pre-cooked from when?
It's dated. They do
But-
it every day, just about. Right?
No, they don't. When was that cooked? That's not today.
If they did, honestly, let's see what it says, 10:31.
We're in November the 6th now. This is insane. Look at that in there. Don't you drain that, or it just sits there in its blood? And in here?
That's a freezer.
Bloody hell. What is that? What's that noise?
That's the fan.
What a nightmare. And Karen, you've got no idea that this is going on like this? What is that in there?
That's
Dishwater.
no, that's French fries in there.
Fries. Why is the water so dirty?
Nobody didn't change it.
Sorry?
Nobody didn't change it, sir.
But you're cooking fries from there tonight in that water. I saw them fill up the fryer twice.
It sucks.
Where'd you get the ham from?
She bought it at the store.
Holy crap.
It's a spiral cut. They cut it and put it in here, and then use it for side of ham for breakfast.
When was the last time this was clean?
Last year when I cleaned this, Chef.
Last year when we cleaned the oven. We're in November. Last year.
Yes, sir. I asked Karen, I said, Karen, we need to shut down, so we gotta do maintenance.
Look at the mess. Why have you let it go like this?
I didn't know that they were doing things that were not
Karen,
that proper.
you...
No, but listen to me, Jeff.
This stuff bullshitting the guy, okay? Let's tell him the truth here, okay? I asked for some new equipment. I can't get no new equipment. Why not? I've been here for 4 years. I've been asking for new equipment. I can't work with this shit here. Look at that. I'm fucking pissed. I've been asking for this. I asked for new equipment. How long do you think this shit's gonna last? It ain't gonna last forever. I'm just so fucking fed up with every damn thing. I can't get no help. Me and Jill pulled you out of this. And now I asked for some help, for some equipment that you can't spend on it, but...
But this is working, and that's working.
Look at this shit. Look at this. Tired of the damn line.
I didn't get a chance to meet you yesterday.
I'm Jamie. Do the housekeeping here.
Okay, great. Let's get one thing right. I'm here to help. Having done my research, I mean, the one positive feedback I've had is about how good the staff are, because I know, just how bad things are, and having witnessed that service last night, I'm appalled. Is it always like that?
Yes.
Screaming?
Yes.
At
People
each
can
other?
hear them in the dining room. I've had tables that have asked if everything was okay in the kitchen.
We can't be expected to be professional all the time when they're not professional.
After our shift, they'll sit down with a table and expect us to wait on them, hand them drinks till midnight. If we leave, they get upset.
So guests stay here and they're drinking downstairs in front of those guests, sometimes with the guests.
Yeah.
See, there's no separation between business and personal.
When you're sitting here entertaining your table, she'll find something wrong that you're doing, and she'll come and point it out at you right in front of your table.
Yeah.
She's just rude. She texts me sometimes really rude text messages like, oh, you forgot this, or you forgot that, or why didn't you do this, and why wasn't this done?
It's crazy.
Another problem that we really have been having is we don't have an actual payroll system.
There's no payroll
And
system.
then he'll say, yeah, I'll get you one, and he just never...
Asking for your salary.
We have to
Yes,
ask
we have to
ourselves.
ask for checks.
Yeah, I got 20 bucks right now. That's all I got right now. Here.
Yep.
Tomorrow morning I'll see you.
They're drip feeding your salaries.
My bank does not take the checks.
Neither does mine.
When was the last time we had a staff meeting and discussed this?
Never.
Never.
I'm sorry, but I want to put an end to all this. Here's what we're going to do. They're arriving any minute now. And my message to them is if they're not prepared to bring in a level of professionalism and understand those boundaries need to be met on a daily basis, they're going to lose the inn and they're going to lose you. Let me go and get them.
I let myself continue to be abused. They need to know that it has to change. And it can't just be brushed off anymore.
I had a chat with the team. They're not in a good place. And you've abused them. There are no boundaries. They're your staff. And they need to be treated a certain way. Let's go to Jamie first. I'm really concerned about the abusive texts you send him. Why would you send him an abusive
It's like,
text?
oh, you would send me a picture like, oh, you forgot this, or you didn't do this right, or
You told
this.
me that you worked at a lot of other places and you knew how to clean. And when the toilets aren't cleaned and stuff, it's really important.
But some of that stuff doesn't work. So it's like I'm sitting there scrubbing and nothing's coming up. And you'll be like, well, go do it again. And it's like, I'm trying to do what I can.
None of these talented individuals get paid on time. I want to know why they don't get paid on time.
Because I don't have a payroll system in place right now.
Well, that's a fucking disgrace. That is disgusting. And then you want them waiting on you up until all hours of the early morning while they tidy up after your crap, and then you can't even be bothered to pay them on time.
It's a mess.
No, you are a mess.
I need to say something, though, that almost every single person here, we've given them loans.
You're lending them money to buy uniforms to work in your goddamn business.
Right?
That's absurd.
Why?
Why?
Absurd to pay for a uniform?
The business should be providing the uniform.
Well, maybe we need to do that.
Yes, you
I never
do.
thought about it that way.
Whose business is this?
I've tried to create here a place where people can come and relax and escape from their stressful lives.
Escape from their stressful lives to hear you and Lisa scream at each other. Are you fucking kidding me?
We don't always scream at each other, but
Well,
when we do,
that's what
maybe I
How
just...
small this place is. You live here, so you've got no idea how many times you do it. Hey guys, come through, please. Just very quickly. Glasses on. There we are. Come through. If you can just stand over here. Pillow left-hand side. Pillow number 1. Can you see that?
I can't see a darn thing.
You can't see. Maybe Afni,
Yeah.
explain to Brent what this is.
Spot. No.
Spot. You don't know.
Yeah, spot.
Maybe this one will be a little bit clearer. Blood.
Yeah. There we go, honey.
Well, that's disgusting.
Right. Afni,
Yes.
Brent can't see anything.
Go ahead. Where? I see that, of course.
Okay.
Let's see that one.
Let me see
Yeah.
it.
This is the worrying bit. These are the duvets that have been on these beds.
That was just washed 1 week ago. Every
Absolute-
single one of them.
Absolute rubbish. And look at this. I mean, these customers, they're the ones you're taking the money from. Don't you dare tell me that was washed a week ago. Don't you
1
dare.
week ago, I have the
Stop.
bills.
You cannot be serious.
We are serious. It was done, and that's it. We're not going to say that it wasn't done.
Right, but that is not clean.
Oh, that's bullshit. It was
Yeah,
just
it's
done.
bullshit. And this, go on.
I see that, but 1 week ago that was cleaned.
I'm done with this bullshit. This is
Stop.
from years.
Just stop.
It was
We did
your
13 of
Stop
them 1
lying.
week ago, and they're not cleaning them properly.
Stop just for once today. Fucking lying. And look at this. I mean, that is not clean.
That was just washed 1 week ago.
Stop just for once today. Lying. Let's just stay there 2 seconds. What the fuck? Did you have any idea you're sleeping in that?
No, not at all.
I wish you can't see
I don't
that.
want
can
to
I?
sleep in that.
Brent?
I see that.
I want an explanation. Because all you've done since I've arrived here is lied to me. Lied to me, lied to your staff, and I am not going to allow you to lie to the customers.
And I totally fucking disagree with that, too. I have not said one lie to you.
Yes,
I'm
you
not going to
fucking
go
well
for
have.
that.
Yes, you have.
No,
You've been
that is
fucking
total
lying to me
bullshit.
all day.
It's not true.
You convinced that thawed food is fresh food. You're robbing them of their cash. You're telling me this was cleaned a week ago. Let me ask you a question in front of your customers. Would you sleep on that?
No.
So why do you expect them to? Would you sleep on that?
No.
Not an apology? Nothing. I'd like to apologize. I'm appalled. I'm disgusted. I've had enough. Anything you'd like to say?
The pillows like this, I apologize.
Can I have a word with him on my own? Would you mind? These guests are hours away from putting their heads on your pillows. Blood-stained pillows, semen-stained duvet covers, and sweat accumulated over years.
I can see that, Gordon.
I am struggling. I'm struggling with your husband that's in denial. I'm struggling with his arrogance. And I'm struggling with these blatant lies. I'm not here to butt heads with a liar. I'm here to help turn this business around. Afni, you can talk to me. Are you worried about Brent?
He's my husband. Yes, I am. It's my life.